What's up, everybody? Today we're going to learn about the Accelerator Oscillator, which may be one of the most underrated trading indicators in the world. It doesn't just react to price, it anticipates what price is about to do. In this video, I'll show you how the Accelerator Oscillator works, why it's insanely powerful when used right, and how you can build a realistic path to a full-time income using nothing but this indicator and, most importantly, discipline. So we'll break it down visually. I'll walk you through live chart examples, and I'll give you a simple plug-and-play strategy with rules you could use starting today. Accelerator Oscillator was created by Bill Williams, a legendary trader and author. His entire methodology was based on chaos theory, understanding that markets move in waves of acceleration and deceleration. So the Accelerator Oscillator is based on the momentum of a previous indicator he made called the Awesome Oscillator. But this one improves on it, uses it, and takes it a step further. It shows the rate of change of momentum. The rate of change of momentum, not just price. It gives it a leading quality versus other indicators, which are lagging tools. A metaphor which could describe this is, imagine you're driving. The Awesome Oscillator, the previous indicator, is your current speed. And the Accelerator Oscillator is your foot pressing the gas or brakes. So it's what controls the speed. The Accelerator Oscillator is kind of like showing an engine winding up before the car moves. It's showing that the engine is moving and accelerating before the car starts to go forward. So this is really the first step, and we can use it to our advantage to make a full-time living. So it's my belief that all indicators and strategies worked at some point. Otherwise, they wouldn't exist. And it's not my belief, it's a fact that there are different types of markets. There are different times when the market behaves drastically differently. And so it's your duty to do your due diligence and check to make sure this is working in your current market. I don't know if you're watching this tomorrow or in 3 years. Right now, this is working insanely beautifully and super simply. Double check, make sure it's working before you start trading with it. I would just check the last 30 trading days, which would be very simple to do based on the rules, which I'm going to show you now. The way we're going to trade this is on the 5-minute chart. I've checked the others. This is the one you want to do. This is right in the middle. You'll get enough trades. You're going to trade every day, and you won't get false signals in the same way that you would with other time frames. What's important with this strategy is to always trade at the same time. Always start within the same time window. For this example, I'm going to be using the market open as the beginning of our trading session. Just for various reasons, I think it would probably work at other times, but that's just the time that's best for me to trade. It's the time where there's the most volume, so I think things are more effective during that time. So I've drawn lines on the chart showing when the market opens, so it's easier for us to check and to showcase this strategy. So here's today. And the way this is going to work is we're going to look for 3 signals in a row. So the strategy is a 3-bar acceleration entry. So we need to wait for 3 bars in the same color before we enter. So this is the Accelerator Oscillator down here. And as you can see, it kind of moves in waves, showing momentum. So right in here at the market open, you can see there's not a lot of momentum. And the way that plays out in real life is that it traded sideways. It may have traded in a big range sideways, but it was trading sideways. And as you can see, it continued up. The momentum was moving. And now, it started to trade sideways again. It's still trading sideways. And then it started to have a little bit downward momentum, now back up. So The way we're going to use this is wait for 3 consecutive bars on the accelerator oscillator in the direction of the trade. So we start counting at the market open. So 9:30. 9:30 opens green 1, 2 red, still no trade. 1 green, 2 green, 3 green. Now we can take our trade. So at the close of this candle, this green bar right here, we go long because we're a momentum of 3 green bars. So we're going to take a trade, long position at the end of this candle right here. We're going to risk based on the previous swing low, which is right here. And we're going to do a 1-to-1. Boom, super easy. It would have hit in 5 minutes. You could also have gone all the way up to a 1.5 on this one. And who knows how the day plays out, maybe even higher. But just keep that in mind. A 1-to-1 or a 1.5 would have worked. So let's go through some more examples and show you just how simple and easy this is and how it can absolutely change your life. Here we go. Yesterday, market opens 9:30. 1 green bar, 1 red bar, 2 red bars. No trade yet. Green bar, no trade. Red bar, no trade. 2 red bars, 3 red bars, you can see down here. And so it looks like, the momentum is shifting. It's starting to speed up a little bit. It slowed down here as it was going sideways, and now we're seeing a little bit of momentum towards the downside. So 3rd red bar in a row right here. We are going to take a short. 3 red bars in a row on the 3rd bar. At the end of this candle forming, short. This is a 28-point risk. 1-to-1. Boom. Easy. And so I should say it's also important to trade the micros, MNQ, because then you can adjust your contract size based on how much risk you have. Sometimes it may be 40 points, sometimes 20, sometimes 30. So it's just easier to adjust that way, that you can keep your risk the same each day. If you want to risk like $500, then you can adjust the amount of contracts. This also would have been a 1.5, just barely. So that's another thing to keep in mind. I would recommend just trading this once a day. You could, on some days it would work to just keep going, but I would just keep it as simple as possible. Trading should be easy, because if it was hard, we would mess it up. So it's my belief that we should make our strategies as simple as possible. I don't want to have tons of indicators to look at. I don't want to have tons of confluences. I just want to find something that works and just execute it, get in, get out, get paid, get done. So that's 2 wins. 2 days, 2 wins. Here's our 3rd day. Market opens up. Red candle, red candle, red candle. As you see right here. Boom, boom, boom. It's accelerating towards the downside. And now we take our trade. We enter short. 3 red in a row. We risk based on the previous swing high. Almost 40 points here. 40 points. 1-to-1. Bing, bong, boom. Easy. So you can see how simple this is. It's the 5-minute time frame. That's a very chill time frame. It's not lightning fast like the 1 minute. If you're a couple points off on your execution, that's okay. It's not going to be the end of the world. As you can see, you want to do it right away, because that's the end of the 15-minute candle. But you don't have to stress out about it. Let's say you just got in right here accidentally. There's a lot of wiggle room here. So yeah, you don't have to be sweating like on a super short time frame. And also, if you took a longer time frame, like the 15-minute, you just have to wait longer. To wait for 3 15-minute bars I mean, I think this strategy really works best on the 5-minute for many reasons. So here's an interesting, wait, that's not the right one. This one right here. So market opens up, one red, two red, three red right here. So this one would have been a little scary to take because you're going short right at lows. But the strategy, you just work it every day. That's the whole purpose of it. So you're risking 35 points here. And as you can see, it would have played out insanely beautifully, very easily. This one could have been a 4-to-1 trade, which, I mean, that's crazy to think about. But so yeah, all of these would have been wins, three wins in a row, 3 days, 3 wins. We'll check a couple more days. And yeah. This is a strange one. So look at this. This is a huge swing. There's not that much chugging, as I could say, up and down. So right here, market opens up. It's already been accelerating. There was probably some news or something here, but it's already been accelerating. But our strategy is based on the market open. So 1 green, 2 green, 3 green. Right here, we're going to take a long position right here. And this is pretty bonkers, but the previous swing is here. There wasn't much of a swing on any of these candles. So that's where you would risk. And no, it does not. It does not play out. You would end the day. You know, actually what's interesting is you'd be in profit. That's 116 points. That's absolutely bonkers. You would have been in profit. You wouldn't have lost, actually. You would have ended the day flat. But that wouldn't have been fun, you know? So that's actually not even a loss. That's just a sideways day. We could count it as a loss just for the strategy's sake. But so let's just say 4 days, 3 wins, 1 loss. So here's another day. So market opens up. 1 red, 2 red, 3 red. So at the end of this candle, we take it short. 3 red in a row. Risk off of the swing right up here. And you can just eyeball it, seeing this is going to be a win. So there you have it. 5 days, 1 week. 4 wins, 1 sideways loss. This is a very easy and very profitable strategy. Thanks to Bill Williams. So this will work on all markets. I'm just showing you on futures, but it's not based on the type of market. It's based on the momentum shifting, the acceleration and deceleration. So this would work on crypto. This would work on stocks, forex, everything. So this is the strategy that will work as long as you don't mess it up and don't take other trades and don't trade at the wrong times and don't get greedy. This could be a full-time living for you. Just execute this. That's it. That's the Accelerator Oscillator. If you want to have the rules of this strategy in a simple PDF, you can sign up below and I'll send that over to you. But yeah, hope that was helpful for you. Have a good rest of your day.